I'm in this amazing place called Pamukkale, and in this video we're gonna see the ruins of an incredible city from ancient Greece. And we're also gonna explore the coolest hot spring landscape ever. I mean, look at this place. Oh yeah, we're also gonna do this.
Good morning.
This is 8 a.m. in Pamukkale, in Hotel Pamukkale. I'm having breakfast, which is very similar to what I had in Mardin. And I'm starting off the day with a cup of tea. This place is such a beautiful town. You can sort of see the mountains behind me, way over there. A lot of flags of Turkey too, all over the place. There's like a picture of Kemal Atatürk, the father of the Turkish nation as he's called. It's time to start the real adventures for the day. Hello. So I'm about to go try paragliding, and you can see the parachutes over there in the back of the car. So we decided we're not gonna do it today because it's too windy and too dangerous, and I completely trust their judgment. Okay, so the morning plans did not go like I planned at all, but it's not a big deal because there's still a lot of cool stuff to see. It's still a little cold and it's supposed to rain, so I'm wearing my winter jacket, but I'm also wearing my swim trunks because it's supposed to get warmer during the day. Yeah, the weird shit you do when you travel. So I guess I'm walking for the next 1 hour. This walk is super scenic, but this is turning out to be a lot more work than I expected it to be. Well, the cool part is I'm going to see some of the Turkish countryside. Right now, I'm at this farm. Look at that. Where is the south door? How many kilometers is the south door away? Oh, over there. Okay. Okay. So I was walking for the last 1 hour and some minutes to get here. This is where Google Maps told me to come, but this gate is not open. The security guard was nice enough to point me to this other spot, which looks like it's a kilometer away, but you know, might be another 30 minutes of walking, hopefully not too long. I'll try the bitter chocolate one. So after walking for 9 kilometers and 2.5 hours, I'm basically back where I started off. So if you're walking to Pamukkale, don't trust Google Maps too much. And if you start seeing farms and cows around you, and if dogs start barking at you, you're probably going the wrong way. So right now, I'm in the ruins of Hierapolis, which in Greek means holy city. And as you can probably tell from the name, it was an ancient Greek city. This place goes back thousands and thousands of years to 700 BC. That's when the first temple on the site was believed to be built, but it was most prominent under the Roman Empire around 2,000 years ago, when this was a city where 100,000 people lived. And the main reason the city was prominent, or the city was even created, is because it's right next to these hot springs. You see that white surface? That's the calcium carbonate from the hot spring water that has sort of deposited over the surface, making it this color. And for thousands of years, people, including very famous people and emperors, have come here to enjoy these hot springs. And many of them have even died here, which is why there's a pretty big necropolis, or dead city, here where all the people that came here to live and died here were buried. Pamukkale, by the way, means cotton castle in Turkish. And looking at all this white behind me, you can probably take a good guess as why it was named that. Pamukkale was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1988, along with Hierapolis, because of how historic it is and how cool it looks, to be honest. Right now, I'm at the amphitheater of Hierapolis. And if you know anything about Greek or Roman history, you probably know that theaters used to be a huge part of their culture. So this building right here was a pretty prominent part of this city back in the days. But if you notice this place, just like everything else in Hierapolis, it's in complete ruins. And the main reason the city was destroyed over and over again is because of earthquakes. And there were quite a few of them over the last couple of thousand years. And usually after a major earthquake, the city was rebuilt by the residents. But there was one big one in 1354 that happened, and the city was never really rebuilt after that. So it got neglected and covered by layers and layers of limestone until the 20th century, when it was finally recovered and restored. Look what I found. Hello, turtle. Definitely was not expecting to find a turtle. Wait, it can't be a turtle. It's on the ground. I think it's a tortoise, or however you pronounce that. So this place behind me right now is the sanctuary of Apollo, or a temple of Apollo, which seems to be fenced off right now with no way to enter. I'm guessing it's because of COVID or something. Right now I'm at this place called the Antique Pool, or Cleopatra's Pool, because the Egyptian queen Cleopatra used to come swim here. I think I'm gonna go in for a dip here. The water is 36 degrees, which is perfect right now. It's kind of chilly outside. And the coolest part about this hot spring that makes it better than any other hot spring I've been to is that you're swimming literally in the middle of ruins of ancient Rome and ancient Greece. So there's like pillars right here. I've been to quite a few hot springs, but none this historic yet, I have to say. Okay guys, I'm finally at Pamukkale, and this place is so cool. They don't let you come with shoes on here, but don't worry, the white stuff is not slippery at all. It like grips to your feet, so you're not gonna slip and fall. But it's so cool. There's like perfect blue water. Everything else is basically white. There's a reason it's called Cotton Castle. If you like really reach into the water, you can sort of grab some of the calcium carbonate over here. It's almost time to leave, but I found the cutest puppies ever. Those puppies are afraid of me. I don't have any food to give them, even though they look hungry. So I'm gonna head out now and try to find some food for myself because I'm also hungry. Okay guys, I was super hungry, but the lady who runs the hotel is preparing a big meal for me just in the next 1 hour and 10 minutes. So I just went and got some baklava. Let's try one now. Let's see what the baklava here is like. Not as sweet. Say out of all the baklavas I've tried so far, probably one of my least favorites. Still good. Still, I don't know, maybe it's too healthy. I don't know what it is. It's probably definitely not healthy. It's baklava, but it doesn't taste as good. Thank you so much.
Soup. Turkish soup.
Starting off with some Turkish soup, I guess. Made from little bits of noodles and tomato sauce. This is French fries.
Yes. Meatballs.
Meatballs.
Salad, mixed salad.
Mixed salad.
And rice.
Rice looks really, really good. Alright, that's it for today. 6:45 a.m. and I'm about to go on another hot air balloon ride. Same story, we were supposed to get on the hot air balloon and I don't think that's happening anymore because it's too windy and it's probably too dangerous again. It's a new day, I'm giving this one more shot. Okay guys, I think we're actually doing it this time. We're jumping off this cliff. This might be really dumb. Don't try this at home.
I checked your connection, don't touch any metal.
I'm changing the takeoff spot because the place where we're going has wind coming from the wrong way. Here's good.
Keep standing. Told you.
That is so cool. The landing pad.
Set up like a big rope.
That was crazy. This is without a doubt the coolest thing I've done in Turkey by a mile. Like at the beginning, I thought we're almost gonna hit something on the way up. There was like this one part where we curled our legs to avoid getting hit and I thought we'd lost control. I seriously thought we were gonna like crash and maybe not die but get like pretty badly injured, so I was just bracing for that, but then we made it. And then there's the view. I'm still by the hot springs. That's the Pamukkale. We're right on top of it. That was so fucking cool. That was incredible. I think the part that made it extra rewarding was the number of times I tried to do shit over the last 2 days and it didn't work out yesterday. It didn't work out with the balloons this morning and it didn't work out in the first spot when we were trying to paraglide. But I'm leaving all that in that video because I think that's how life works and that's how travel works. And I shouldn't try to tell you otherwise. Things don't always work out, but when they do, that makes it that much more fun. The only reason I was able to do this thing today was because I missed my flight intentionally that's leaving in the next 30 minutes or so, and I pushed it back to the evening just so I had a better chance at doing this. And in the end, it was worth it. Definitely worth it. Took a nice 2-hour nap, but I still don't know how to get to the airport. Shuttles straight to the airport don't really run anymore because there aren't any tourists. So I think I'll have to catch a bus from here to the closest city, Denizli. And then from there, hopefully I can find a shuttle. Now for food. This is Turkish coffee. I'm not a fan. Oh my god. So I tried this at the airport the other day, and traditional Turkish coffee is, I guess, not my thing. What I'm not looking forward to is that the other day, at the end of the coffee, there was this like thick layer of stuff that I really didn't like, so I hope this one doesn't have that either, but we'll find out. Chicken doner is here. Very fitting way to have lunch in Turkey. So this place is supposed to be pretty cool because it was recommended on TripAdvisor, and the food looks pretty good. There's a nice little view of the thermal springs behind me. I think the last time I'm seeing this. People have been coming to this place from all over the world and leaving messages for the host, and it's pretty cool. Someone left a guitar pick too. This is so sweet. I think I'm gonna leave a message here too, especially since they gave me some free tea with the tulip cup. That's what these are called. I found out finally. They were so friendly. Fitting way to end the vlog. I'm gonna go back to my hotel, pack this stuff up inside my bag. So that's it for this one. If you do want to keep up with my stuff, these adventures in real time, I've been posting stories about everything that I've been doing here on my Instagram, so follow me there if you want. If you like this video, please do like it. And if you want to see more, please subscribe to my channel. I'll catch you guys on the next one from somewhere in Turkey.